And Coachman, he'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Hey, echo.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Rip right, rip right.
Hey, 1-7, check Mike 54, Mike 54.
Let's go, let's get this ball back for the offense, let's go.
Hit it.
On third down, Powell gonna let one fly for Robinson. And almost picked off. I guess the good news for them now, it's fourth down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Let's go.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've had a very solid first half, and as we near the end of that first half, they're just looking for a little more on top of their lead right now.
And when you put together a score, these are the plays that are going to do it. But you also put together your counters, meaning after they make adjustments to what you're doing, what do we have to go to next?
The adjustment to the adjustment?
Exactly. So I can't wait to see if we come out of the half, how they're going to go about doing things. Do you just keep running what you ran before, or do you go to your counters expecting those adjustments to happen?
Before that, we'll see the end here of this first half. That second down play nets a -4.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Go.
54 is Mike, 54 is Mike.
Ready.
Out of the gun now on third down. He's going to loft one deep left, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Vikings. Chris Godwin with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. So on third and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
This is taken at his 4. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Let's go.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Throwing to start the drive. Powell. He's got his man complete. Past the 20. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. 76 yards. And the Bears cut into that lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a second one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
Let's go, let's go.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try to add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And now it's third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
On the return is Cohen. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And control of the football, switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Around the NFL, an update from a game going on down in Tampa, and the early lead there belonging to the Cardinals. And we'll try and keep you updated on those events and others around the league as we continue through this one. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On first down, Powell. Herndon's got it complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10.
Five. Here we go. One's the mic. Watch one.
The final shot before break. Howell gonna let. This is caught inside the 15. And they move this all the way down to the 9. So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But
this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Pick it up, defense. Let's go.
Kick,
6-6. Pull it high. Kick. Turn up. Shoot. Deuce. Hey, Zoo, you're out.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Pilot, 64, Check, 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 check. 22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber.
54 Mike.
All right. Fire.
Operating from the gun. Howell looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Black. A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down. This quarterback now nearing the 300-yard mark with still a quarter to play. It's 1st and 10.
Go, go. Hey, exit. Snap.
From the gun, Howell got his man complete over the middle. That's Black. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
61, matchbox lights. Hey, Delta, hard, hard. Check 25.
2nd and 4. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye. That happened fast and a big sack.
Check. 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 Hot. 100. Band. 10. Hey. High 7.
To throw on 3rd down. Howell. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Vikings will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they are backed up as far as they can be. They're going to start this drive at their own 1.
And it was on this very site in the old Metrodome. Obviously, this is a new stadium. But remember, Tony Dorsett broke off a 99-yard touchdown run on a Monday night game against the Vikings, one that we'll remember for the ages.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And a bit of a daunting task here for this offense as they'll start out at the 1-yard line.
I guess you could easily say there's a whole lot of real estate in front of them if they want to achieve their goal, which is get to the other end zone.
Yeah, 99 yards to go if they want to do just that. On 2nd down now, it's Gordon. And they'll get him down up past the 15. 12 yards there, 1st down Vikings. So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. This for his running back, McCoy. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Here's 2nd and 8. Able to get this to Gordon. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Here we go. Set.
He'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's McCoy. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Now back to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Back to the ground now with Gordon. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football and the lead. They'll be looking to add to that total as we begin quarter number 4. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Back to throw. Howell. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Weapon.
54, right there. 54, Mike. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Operating from the gun. Howell. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. A big pickup, 18 yards, but they still stop him well short of the marker.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
Hey, team 6. Team 6.
Y'all playing the wrong football. 54 is Mike. Check.
Leo.
Watch the slap.
Hey, Haywood.
Sponge. No.
Rock it.
So that'll back him up 5. Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing just outside his own goal line. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. So out of bounds on the punt, and the spot will be, the side judge says, right at the 35-yard line here. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Switch. Alert 3, Charlie. Alert 3.
He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
The Vikings on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the 1st down.
Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion. They'll drop the throw. Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Chris Godwin, 43 yards. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Well, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A running play on 1st down, and it turns into a fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle.
Let's make these babies cry. Hey, Foxtrot. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. Cheer. Hey, lock it.
To throw on 2nd down. Howell on the crossing route, complete. It's Black. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the 1st.
And the Bears 1st down.
Out. Hey, wahoo. You're out. Check 24. Tighten up.
Watch safety creep. Safety's creeping.
Get it.
On 1st and 10, Howell. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
A loss of
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Hey, Orbit. Hey, one set. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I don't think you got it, son.
Looking to throw on second down. Powell. It's the tight end Herndon with it. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
60 Pittsburgh. 54. Hey, Charlie. Hard.
On third down, Powell. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Go.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
Here's Bradley Pinion now as he'll punt it away for the fourth time today. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it prior to what will be an important fourth down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it.
I'm here all day. Check. Watch twist. Hey, Echo. So Mike's number one. Check tight. Check. Leo. Now.
On fourth down, Powell. And he'll find Hall. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
Hey, Alpha.
Throwing on first down, Powell. That's complete to Robinson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for Chicago.
218, chop.
Check 24.
5. Let's go.
On first down, Powell. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. Second down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Here we go. Where's the mic? Watch one. Look. Squeeze.
Check 50.
Hey, zoom.
So Mike's number one. Drop deep.
Ready?
Throwing again on second and 10. Powell. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here.
Watch the run.
They'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on first down. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. And one of the whistles for timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
Red, 60, orange, 54 Mike. Alpha, Dr. Screen.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Being chased out left. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. Now the ball comes loose, and this is picked up by the Bears. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it, and they've got to go back and check.